This is a matchup you've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the back. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. On the ground, it's Peoples. Hits into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools from both sides.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
It's a short completion to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. A play action looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Here's the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion makes it second and short. Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Graham. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on first and 10.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Looking to throw here. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. He finds some space. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. It's an important first down on that running play. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Gets made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Graham near the sticks. It's Graham. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Going forward on 4th down, the marker is at the 1-yard line. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Deep ball back to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Graham. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now?
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
To throw, it's St. Clair. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. That will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. The 30, at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Crosses the 30. Tremendous toughness here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Smith. Will gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that pass ball is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football. But I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Caught quickly. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Now it's second down here. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Over the middle and incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Back to throw again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quick throw to the left. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nice grab. It's Hamilton. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here late. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap, and he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. And he's hit just before the throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves
caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Touchdown, Wolverines. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Hamilton. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The sure hands. It's Graham. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for 2 here. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That pass is incomplete. Unclear where the intended receiver was that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Haynes. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Wolverines! This quarterback on fire today.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Single back, takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Gimme keeps it himself. Tackle, but first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught by the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. He lays out. Great grab near the right sideline.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on first and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on first and 10.
And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan!
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the toss play. Breaks free. Moves the ball up to the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's strong. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Harris. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2. Design quarterback run. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
these quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense still out there. 4 seconds to play in the half. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Fights through the tackler. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Harris. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Ducks offense is on the move now. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
He hands it off from the gun. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Finds an open target on the left side. He's in the clear at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He gets loose. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. To the air, it's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw yet again. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Here's the toss play now, running left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Dropping back, it's Moore. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw it on third and very long. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ducks! And they jump on top here in the second half. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability of getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Leaning on the run game here. Look out, Root. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pulls it in. It's Morgan. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And in first down, right back to the running game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Moore. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Pressure is coming. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive. Just
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for a late, deep throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.